What's up? Today we're going to be taking a look at the X2-TWS, and I want to first off talk about just by first impressions when I get something in the mail, whether the company sends me something or I buy something. I've just got to say, first, impressions mean a lot. And I mean, I've reviewed, I think I'm up to like 10 different pairs of wireless earbuds, and I've got to say, without a doubt, this is by far some of the best packaging, almost similar to getting an Apple product. And I mean, when you have something that kind of similar to that. I'm not saying that an Apple product is a good product, and that's not what we're talking about. I'm just talking about the unboxing experience. It really does feel like quality rather than something else. And so, I mean, as I said, I've reviewed a bunch of stuff, and I've got to say this definitely feels like a quality product just by the simple boxing and packaging. So I definitely am interested to see what happens when we actually get into this and start testing some of this stuff. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to compare to a couple other pairs. I have a few other pairs. Tozo T8, I don't remember the name of this. And then we have the QQQ. I don't even know those as well. They're pretty similar. And then I've got a couple other pairs if I need to grab them to test them. And so we're just going to do these three at the moment. And basically we'll compare to this, unbox this, and then we'll give you guys my review, my opinions, and things like that. Without further ado, let's get into the unboxing and then we'll do a review. Okay, so Truly Wireless headphones. This plastic wrap definitely reminds me of an Apple product. I mean, as I said, I do have an Apple iPhone at the moment, but Apple, no matter who you are, you gotta agree that any Apple product does have a really great job at the packaging. And so I gotta say that the plastic wrap is always something that's a nice touch. It really does remind me of like a nice quality product. So there we go, packaging right there. It does really feel like an Apple product. Like it does feel like you actually went and got like something from Apple. Is the best way to describe it. So let's pop this thing off. Let's see if the whole experience is similar to that. As you can see, it's IP5 waterproof, mobile charging. Yeah, multiple different features on the side. Definitely reminds me of an Apple product. So right out of the box, you've got yourself some instructions in complete Chinese. No, we got some, hopefully. Yeah, we got English. Okay. So, wow. I've reviewed stuff before, and I've got to say that this definitely feels. I think I've already said this, but it does feel like an Apple product. So I'm gonna pop this out. So the thing about this is amazing. Wow. So if I remember correctly, this has a charging option so that you can have a charger separately, and then the wireless earbuds go in there. So it's a separate charger. Now, I do wish there was a hinge because I do feel like you'd hit this and that'd fall off. So that's my first concern there. They make it so that you lock in there. That doesn't come off. Obviously, you got a charger there, so you can test to see what the battery is. Okay. So that's that. Gotta say, I like that a lot. It's actually really, really high quality plastic. Like the Apple product still feels like it's really, really like aluminum. It's really, really nice. So let's take a look at the earbuds themselves. If I can figure out how to get them out. That's what we all are here for. So the earbuds are very similar to the Adderall earbuds that I've done actually reviewed before. There's like a glass bit on the glass. I don't know, clear plastic, and then there's like a button on the end, so there's buttons on each side. A really small earpiece, so we'll have to see about that. Let's see if I can get this pair out. Actually, it might just be best to pop these out. So that's that. Very, very nice earbuds. I'll sound test those in a second. Let's see what we got in here. I hope there is like an adapter for an Apple device on here though, because that would be really good. So there's actually a lot in here. So we've got a, oh wow, is this a, just do some of this stuff, but we've got an adapter to charge your phone, guys. That's right, guys. So we've got something for, I think that's USB-C, and then we've got something to charge your Apple device using your headphones. So you no longer need, you can take take this out, put your adapter here, make sure it's lined up, adapter, and then you take your phone and you plug in your phone and it charges your phone. Charging right there. So it's a charger for your phone. So that is definitely a very, very unique way of doing it. I do think it's a little difficult to get this off, though. If I didn't put it in the wrong way. Actually, I wouldn't put it in the wrong way, but it's a little difficult to get this on and off, I will say that much. I do think that there needs to be some type of place to put this so it can stay. I feel like these earbuds definitely kind of need somewhere to stay, to put this, or somewhere to put this actually. So you got a USB adapter. So that's that. Let's actually put the earbuds in here and do a sound test on those. So you've got a very loose magnet, not as strong as some of the other ones that I've done. It's definitely there though. It definitely does put that down, and then I'm pretty sure you just pop that on, hold that in there, you're good. Attach the USB device, and so you've got yourself, not only do you have yourself a charging option, you've also got yourself an adapter, which I don't know about this adapter piece though, because I would assume you'd want this so that way you could charge stuff, but I don't know like if there's a place to put it or not, because I feel like that would be something that would, like, I feel like it should go there or something, but it's not. So it's really making me curious on like where this would go. Like, I feel like there should be something down here or somewhere to put it that is hidden, because this is just going to be a piece you're going to lose. That's my only concern. It absolutely is a great idea, and I'm not going to deny that. You got a USB charger. The one thing I will say though is, so you've got the option to do a direct USB cable in here. It's quite interesting. It's very different, and I've got to say, like, I've reviewed a lot of things, and this is definitely a very different USB kind of experience, like a wireless earbud experience, because not only have they combined like the wireless charger into something that, or not the wireless charger, the earbuds into something that can also charge your phone, they've done it in a way that is quite interesting. Like, the earbuds themselves have a direct USB charger, so you can technically put it into the wall and charge directly your earbuds without having to, you could basically put these in the wall and charge them directly. And you can also, you have to basically take them off to charge your, the charger itself. And now this, I don't know. I really wish there was like a place to put it. Like, so you could actually set this up so it would charge. So like, for example, grab my phone again. Check this out. But it definitely charges, which I think is quite interesting. So that's pretty cool. It does charge your phone. First of all, I think this looks a little weird. So it's kind of a little bit weird on the end. But I don't know why they didn't put like the charging port back here, because I feel like if you put the charging port back here, it would make a little bit more sense, because you're not really going to be taking this off unless you're, I don't even know, this is really difficult to get off too. So you're not really going to be taking it off, so you have to take this whole thing off to charge. And then you've got the earbuds themselves, which pop in there, and they're charging there. So I don't know, it's quite an interesting device. It definitely is bigger than the Apple AirPods, and you've got this extra piece that you got to carry around that you hope you don't lose, and you've got a lot of work of extra stuff. Like, I really do wish there was like somewhere to put this, but put that back in there, and that's the charger, and then you get an adapter. So let's get into the sound test, see how these suckers sound, and we'll go from there. So I've just got to say that, like, hands down, this is the best audio quality I think I've ever had in Truly Wireless earbuds. Hands down. I mean, I have these that I use on a, I don't know what this is, daily basis. Over here, I have these, and these are what I currently use on a daily basis. The Yoleo, I don't even remember the name. And these by far are some really nice, high quality sounding earbuds, and they're well put together. The case is well put together, everything like that. But hands down, the music quality on this, I used to think that these are the best. This is hands down, like, the bass on this, out of this park. Like, this pair right here has the best bass out of any of these that I've reviewed up until this, and then this just blows it out of the water. The treble, the bass, all that stuff 10 out of 10. I've got to say, audio quality, it's quite an impressive. It's really impressive, actually. I'm I was not expecting it. Um, yeah, it's pretty dang. It's pretty dang impressive. Especially since all the stuff that I reviewed, this is some of the best audio quality in a long time. Um, yeah, this is what you'd expect with like this is what I actually my headphones over there don't even have the same quality. So wow, it does feel like kind of like some Apple AirPods. It's put together. The plastic feels really nice. I mean, I don't know what you would go on for metal or anything like that. I feel like making them out of aluminum would be a little bit more interesting. But the case is definitely high quality. The plastic's high quality. It's It's definitely very innovative, and I'm not sure exactly. Let me make sure I pause this in a second. It's very innovative. Like looking over this, if you're like, what should you buy it? I have like, it's very rarely that you get something that breaks the typical mold of the Truly Wireless earbuds. I've reviewed, I don't know, 10 right now as of this video. This is the closest that I have to compare to it, which has a charging port on it, but still doesn't compete to like the same level of ease of experience that this does. This had a lot of problems like charging, so I wouldn't necessarily qualify in the same park. Same price though. And so these are, well, 50 bucks at the time of this video. And the experience, quite interesting. I want to give it points first off because I've had a couple pairs roll in that are exactly identical to another pair, exactly identical with just a different branding. And I'm like, I actually have refused to review some of these because they're identical, and I just don't want to review something that's identical or even bring it more light than it already has. So I've done that before. I just haven't reviewed something because it's completely a copy of something. This, on the other hand, I have yet to see anything like it. And it's so unique, in a matter of fact, that first of all, the sound quality in the earbuds alone, 10 out of 10, I without a doubt. I mean, I wish they would look a little nicer or look a little bit different or maybe have some slightly better materials. But sound quality, out of everything, 10 out of 10. If that's all you're looking for, some amazing sound quality. As for execution on this, I do feel like a hinge on here would make me feel a little bit more, I don't know, safer about, or I don't know what's the right word. I feel like a hinge would just make me not want to always worry about losing them. So these earbuds kind of do fit in there, but if you tip it upside down, you can pretty much knock these out kind of easily, which I would feel like, I mean, yes, you do have the top on here, the magnet top, but you can kind of just bump this off, just bump that off, and there you goes your earbuds. So I mean, if this is going in someone's backpack, which this will probably be what I'm going to use as maybe either my main or my backup pair, it really does seem like something that I would be concerned about something happening, especially when jumbling around in a backpack. So as for the usability of this, so when you want to charge these, you actually have to take off the top, and then you have to go find your charger and plug it in here. I don't know why they decided to put the charging port on the side that you actually take apart. I feel like had they put it like on the bottom or the back, you would never really need to take this off unless you need emergency power for your phone. Now that being said though, the emergency power feature, especially coming with an adapter, is very, very interesting. And I give it credit for uniqueness. It's definitely very unique. And this is one of those few, as I said, I've already said, this is a very unique product. And I can't argue there. I just, first off, feel like, when you're charging, you take your phone and you put it on your phone and it just sits there. And I mean, that's not really something safe. You want like something hanging off where it can bend and break your phone or break your earbuds. I feel like had they done it so it's kind of wrapped around the phone a little bit, which I understand is difficult because people have cases like I do. I feel like just having it sit a little closer and be a little bit more flat maybe really would have been better. Just having a charging option, or just do like one this did or whatever, where they basically just had the USB be like a wire or whatever, so you could charge whatever you want. Now they came with adapters. They had lots of adapters, and I give them credit for that. It was very, very good for them, and that was a good move on them. I just wish that the USB was not there and rather somewhere else, because it does kind of seem to hinder the ability to go through and do two things at once. So I really do like the fact that this has the ability. I don't know. I think it's a good idea to have like the ability to break off, but I just feel like the placement of the lights and the charging for this charging brick is kind of bad. I just feel like that's bad implementation. And then finally, the other concern is this piece right here has nowhere to stand this. So you literally cannot put this anywhere in the charging case whatsoever. There's nowhere to put this. So you lose this, you no longer can charge your phone. Like, I understand this is a great idea, and I really wish that like had they put the USB back here, it would have put in there, and then you'd basically have somewhere to hide this, so that way when you need to charge your phone, you can. So in order to charge this now, you have to basically take this off and then charge it separately, and make sure you don't forget both parts, or actually all 3 pieces that you need as an emergency part. So now comes down to the point of, should you buy this? Well, the sound quality, as I said, already 10 out of 10. I can argue it's best sound quality that I've hands down had on this channel so far. As for the execution and case, which I've actually had a lot of products beat other products just because of the case. The case is a very unique experience. It's a smart idea. It was a good idea that they had the charging, and I definitely think Truly Wireless earbuds in the near future will definitely have charging, all-in-one charging, both the earbuds and the phone all in one piece. Hands down, that's got to be what's going to be coming in the future. What I really don't like about this, though, is just the fact that how well they execute this. It's not thought through, I guess, in the sense that, you know, if you're constantly having to take this apart and put this back together, you're wearing down the USB, micro USB. You're kind of, you know, having wear and tear, and that's kind of a difficult problem. And so I don't know how well that will execute in the future. As for the just the case, it's really well put together. Like, the case itself is high quality. Everything is high quality here. I just feel like the usability and the, you know, how they put this, or how, you know, it was thought through, was not necessarily the best. So should you buy this? Well, I mean, compared to some of the other earbuds that I have that are almost identical in sound quality, by far not anywhere close, they do look a little bit better. This pair right here, Uleo, has metal earbud, or has the metal, looks a little bit more interesting. I have another pair that even looks better than this coming in the mail. This is by far not the same level of quality as this. It's if you actually compared to this, it feels cheap. Now, obviously, you just have the earbuds, and you're just charging the earbuds in here, which is kind of okay. It's kind of the same thing if you're not charging your phone. And so I really do wish they had like a plug-in option right there, and then you'd have something identical. It is really big, rather big, and it's really weird to fit in your pocket. So I do think that's a downside. But as for this piece, I think the idea of having a charger there is great. And I think it's something you can definitely consider buying if you're not going to use the charger on a daily basis, and you can somehow tape them together. Maybe put like a piece of tape on the back of this, so that way you don't lose it. But I do think that it's a good idea. It's definitely well executed than other options with the same idea. And so I definitely think it's something to consider if you're just going to be using the earbuds on a regular kind of basis, and then you just need to take this off the charge and charge the charging module separately, and then you can charge your earbuds as well at the same time. So I don't know. It's a really unique thing, and I guess it's up to your opinion. But I would say there's nothing substantially bad about it. It's just I'm concerned, A, for the longevity of it, and B, that, you know, B, that losing this, and then you kind of can't charge your phone unless you have buy another adapter. So that's like my only concerns. Obviously, you're getting 2 things stuck into one, which is less to carry around. So it's up to you guys. But I have to say it's a very unique product, and hands down, I really do appreciate when companies or I get stuff from companies that they actually like do something unique. And I really do admire that, and I definitely will give my honest opinion. But also, you know, it's a really unique product, and props to them, because I've had some that are identical, literally identical. And you have some, yeah, one of these did not get reviewed. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. As always, check out the channel for other cool tech-related videos or reviews of some of these. I've actually got a series. I need to start actually like a playlist of wireless earbuds reviews, because that's what we're getting to the point now. But yeah, this is very unique. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Check out the playlist for some other pairs of this. But very, very nice sound quality. So thank you very much. Goodbye.